We are still over 7 hours away from kickoff between Michigan and Michigan State. You can see behind me that the tailgaters, they are already set and they're getting ready to go for this game. Now back in Michiana, most fans will have to watch on the television, and for some that even means watching in the same house on different sides of the rivalry. The makings of a good rivalry. Two teams in close proximity whose fans ramp up the tension. But when fan bases share the same territory, there's a certain phenomenon bound to happen. The house divided.
I definitely like all of it, the build-up. I like giving him a hard time.
Dave and Stacy Van Loo from Niles, Michigan are like any other couple. That is until Michigan and Michigan State meet on the field. He dons the green and white, she the maize and blue. And neither cares to see the other on game day.
You really don't watch a game with me. So usually he goes, it's hunting season, so he'll leave.
You know, it's difficult to watch a game with her on TV because everything's a penalty and Michigan's getting screwed. It's horrible.
But for this couple, the good-natured take of the rivalry has weaved its way into their relationship as well.
I proposed to her in the big house during a Michigan-Notre Dame game, and so at halftime took her down as close to the field as I could get her, and got on one knee and proposed to her.
And after Dave put his Spartan fandom aside for a life-changing moment, Stacy hatched a plan of her own for the biggest day of their lives.
Our wedding was a little bit different, and a lot of his buddies from state were going to be there, and so I walked down the aisle to the Michigan fight song.
It's her day. It's the ladies' day for their wedding, so I don't have any issues with it whatsoever. And the song does sound a lot better than Michigan State's fight song. I mean, it's just a fact. It's one of the best fight songs
nice.
of all of college football.
Since their wedding day, the fact that Michigan State has been the victor in the most recent matchups has made life a little bit easier on Dave, especially after the last rivalry game to take place at the Big House.
In 2016, a couple years ago, saw the Bible punt and us carried into the end zone for the touchdown. And I'll be honest with you, a long walk across campus in my Michigan State jacket, I was pretty nervous because there was a lot of very unhappy Wolverine fans.
Yeah, I was glad it was dark.
That finish is certainly one that'll give Dave happiness for a lifetime. But moving forward in their lives, happiness comes from the others in their house. Their sons Brennan and Cole, and of course, their dog Blue, named for Michigan.
So far, they like both. So we'll just let them figure it out.
Depends what mom dresses them as that day. Because they have a little football uniform that's all Michigan. Yellow football pants for the jersey and everything, and it's trifling.
So while their son's fandom may be the ultimate battle in years to come, there will still always be one team in football where these two are on the same page.
We can't stand Notre Dame 8 miles down the road. So, yeah, that's one thing that we get along with very well. So we'd rather see each other's teams win every time, but when we play each other, now it's time to root for our own.
Now, unfortunately, the Van Loo family will have to watch back in Niles on TV, but for Dave, as we know, that probably means it's hunting season and he won't be in the same room as Stacy.